As you guys know, in August 2025, Snoop Dogg basically was complaining about the fact that he took his grandson to a movie theater and then there was a gay scene. And this is the clip that went viral.
And she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, I didn't come in for this. I just came to watch the goddamn movie.
And of course, people on both sides were talking about it, all right? And most notably, the people that were on the trans or gay side. And one of the people that was basically talking about it was TS Madison. And of course, Jess Hilarious ended up responding to it. TS Madison said, listen, Snoop Dogg, you have videos of women on women in your music videos, and that is, you know, promoting lesbianism. So what is the problem when you see this in the kids movie? So Jess Hilarious responded by saying this.
TS Madison weighs in on Snoop Dogg's comments about the Lightyear movie after his grandson asked him about two lesbians having a baby.
Snoop, you have music videos with women dancing and kissing other women, dancing naked. So why is displaying lesbian behavior in your music videos appropriate, and you are afraid to answer the questions from your grand?
First of all, why is you even, this ain't even your department. They talking about lesbians having baby, women having baby, like with other women. This ain't in your colony.
So in this case, Jess Hilarious is, I don't know if you want to say trolling, starting the argument, you know, kind of making it funky. And yes, Jess Hilarious in this case is the instigator. And they have been going back and forth for a long time. Again, Jess Hilarious has always kind of come after this whole idea that there is no such thing as a trans woman or a trans man. You just have men and women, and only women have babies and not what you consider trans women, like TS Madison. You know, TS Madison was born a male and identifies, our society would identify TS Madison as now being a trans woman. And so Jess Hilarious says there is no way that me and you are equal. And they've been kind of going back and forth with this. Now, as we know, Snoop Dogg basically, you know, kind of bent the knee and decided to make a cartoon called Love is Love, which includes, you know, the LGBTQ stuff. So TS Madison decided to clap back, and this is the results.
I want to say this because I saw this and I felt the way. I felt the way about this because y'all let that Robert Townsend in the face looking at Juice Hilarious get her masculine voice have up on that radio station and on her thing, and I said something to that, and y'all drugged me. Y'all drugged me all up and down. Y'all drugged me. I need an apology because y'all let that mother bumble clout ass get her tired, big wide nose ass up there and try to serve me. Y'all let Jess get her big wide nose ass and try to service me because I was defending my community against this right here, and then this turn around and happen, and everybody quiet. But now I see all the articles with my name attached to it. I'm looking at all the articles, Yahoo, Out Magazine. What else on here? Ooh, let me move this. Billboard. I see TS Madison's name all in that, right? TS Madison criticized his comments. TS Madison claps back. TS Madison this, TS Madison that, right? But y'all let that big wide nose meteor man get her mother hoarse voice up there, and then y'all was on there dragging me for defending myself against that punk ass who played control games with me. And not only that, right? It's the in my community. It was the punks in my mother community who always get somewhere trying to be a pick Misha.
So this language here is harsh, right? And TS Madison is really coming after a Jess Hilarious, with some real vulgar words, not only to Jess Hilarious, but other people in this community that were siding with Jess Hilarious. And then you have some women out here who are basically taking Jess Hilarious's side.
TS Madison's undercover misogyny towards women is definitely at an all-time high. I pick up on character flaws. I watch patterns, the way she treats women, and I notice her comebacks is always comparing women to natural-born women, to natural-born men. And how she's handling Jess Hilarious is further proving my point. That's all I'm going to say.
And then you have people who are in the gay community taking TS Madison's side.
Every single time that an LGBTQ plus topic comes up and TS Madison is involved, Jess Hilarious goes extra hard and always has something nasty to say. And then when TS Madison claps back, everybody wants to disrespect TS Madison. But y'all do not acknowledge the fact that Jess Hilarious just does not know when to shut up. You don't have to like trans people. You don't have to like gay people. But when you don't like something, then you avoid talking about it at all costs.
And, I just want to say this, okay? I typically don't like to get into these sorts of commentary things on YouTube, but I'm going to tell you, this is what I see. And I want to use a content creator here by the name of Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva is a gay man. Right? He's not in the closet at all. He's completely gay. Sometimes he'll dress up in drag. And, Funky Dineva allegedly is, an advocate of black women. But at times, he will get out of hand. He's talked about Chloe Bailey in ways in which I thought was inappropriate. And, he'll talk about black women in a very, negative way, whether he means it or not. But I think he's just, lost in the sauce because he is a gay man and a lot of his following is black women. And what happens is, he's just so used to seeing however he wants to talk about it, then he forgets that he is a man, okay? I'm gonna step out on a limb. When people see TS Madison, not everybody looks at TS Madison as a natural born woman, okay? So when TS Madison is saying all of these things about Jess Hilarious, you heard what the sisters called TS Madison. She says TS Madison is misogynist. This is important to understand about the language. You are misogynist. That means you hate women. And how can you be a misogynist if you're a woman? That means that individual looks at you as if you're not a woman. This is so important. All right. And then what happens is a lot of people, even if you're consider yourself trans, you're you're homosexual black man, or even as a heterosexual black man, such as myself, you got to be careful of what you say to women, even if the woman starts the argument. There are many times. There was one case, I don't want to mention it here on YouTube. There was a person that I did a collaboration with. I supported the young lady or whatever. Next thing you know, about 2 years later, this woman came across, social media with a very nasty video towards me. And I've always supported her or whatever. It was just really attacking me. It wasn't like very personal. She wasn't accusing me of any foul things towards her, but it's just a whole bunch of stuff that was unfounded. All right. And the energy that she was giving me, if it had been, a man, I would have approached it a lot differently, but I had to think about it. Disrespecting that lady or coming after that lady, nobody would have looked at it as, oh, well, she started it. What would they ever said? They would have said, listen, you are talking about this lady. You have no business talking about this lady. You are misogynist. How are you disrespecting that lady like that? That's all it's gonna matter. And the way I see it, that TS Madison talking about Jess Hilarious in that way, it is completely unacceptable. I can understand if Jess Hilarious was saying the same things, but no, where is y'all as an adult? Where is your decorum? I can see if Jess Hilarious was saying those same type of things about you, but no, you calling her all kind of names, all out her name, and you're the person that's supposed to be supporting women, and this is how you act. You don't have no self-control. What's going on with you? And again, when people start becoming more hostile towards somebody like TS Madison, because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. People looking at TS Madison as, okay, this is the replacement for women, some of them. Now you're hostile towards women. You're disrespecting women. Okay, this person is a man now. This is a man acting as if they're a woman, trying to get the rights of a woman and being disrespectful towards cis women. And ultimately, I see that those movements are getting stronger and stronger and stronger each day. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Jackson back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Producer for all you do, Bell. We're out.